Sup donkeys. This is my first night vlog. I feel good. So I'm just fucking doing it. I'll take it. Who knows? I'll probably feel like shit tomorrow if things continue going how they're going. I'm just gonna randomly have good days here and there, but mostly feel like shit, and I just gotta like take advantage of that, I suppose. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here. I had some specific shit I wanted to say, but I already like forgot totally. Oh yeah, I'd mentioned I'm like a pro porn or at least pro amateur porn person before. So on Twitter, I've mostly gained a following because of that, because it was obviously like cam girls for the most part use that basically for advertising. I don't think anyone mains Twitter for that, or maybe they do, but I haven't seen that. But I'll put like witty comments on like obvious, like whatever, like e-girl posts I see, and some people will just try to advertise themselves to me, and I'm not looking for that. But I have gained some followers that way. In fact, I think all the followers I have on Twitter specifically came from that, so that's funny. And I'll just make posts on there like, oh hey, thanks for the follows, I'm totally just like a let's player though on YouTube, so you should check that out if you want. But like porn's cool too, I guess. Like I don't know, I'm new at this, I'm not very big, I'm just taking whatever fucking community I can get at this point. So that's been quite entertaining. Oh, look at the cat. Oh my god. She's a cat. Did you see the cat? I don't know if you saw the cat. Okay. Yeah, randomly good day. I mean, I woke up feeling shit like usual. I just did a video because, like, man, I gotta do it. It's my thing now. I'm a Let's Player. I gotta do it. I gotta satisfy my, like, 8 viewers that I have on those videos. But as the day progressed, I started feeling better. I'm feeling pretty good now. I'm feeling like hopefully I should be able to get a good sleep and wake up feeling alright tomorrow. And then I'll just be super careful. Because yeah, it seems like especially like if I get sick, like a cold or flu, I'm just gonna be sick for like months, if not just like die. So that's not great. And of course, we live in the U.S., a country where everyone's fucking stupid and pseudoscientific, so everyone's just freely spreading disease all the time because they're like, disease doesn't exist, nah. But they're like all diseased and dying from it. Merca. Yeah. She's such a cat. Oh my god, it's a cat. It's a cat. A little cat. Giddy, yeah. A fuzzy cat. Oh yeah, I was thinking of some stuff I wanted to say in like another vlog that I didn't, where I was trashing therapy because it totally deserves to be trashed. That excuse me, I noticed that like with trauma and therapy, they like to, for the most part, it varies sometimes, but generally they invalidate men's trauma specifically, and inversely they try to like excuse like toxic and often criminal women by labeling them with trauma, even if they don't have that. Like for example, I and like any other man in therapy who's obviously there like because of PTSD, they've got clear trauma and therefore clear trauma responses to certain things, they will not even address or acknowledge that. Doesn't matter if we're actually diagnosed with PTSD. They don't care. They like to just label men with whatever makes us look bad because that's the fad. And yeah, therapy is a very woman-dominated field, so they tend to be biased against men. Um, and yeah, women can be going there. They can be straight up criminals. Like pretty much any like bad thing that women do, they immediately, without even knowing the women, will just be like, "Oh, that's a trauma response. Oh, they just have trauma." Like, okay, like, because yeah, I was telling them about my narcissistic sociopathic ex that gave me the more recent trauma I had at that time. That like that was the reason I was trying to get more therapy. And they not only didn't acknowledge at all that, that's what I was there for, but immediately, without knowing or seeing this girl at all, they're just like, oh, she just has trauma. Oh, that's trauma. Okay, so women are all just traumatized, particularly like the bad ones, like, oh, it's just trauma because men are bad, and men who are traumatized, no, they just must have whatever therapists claim they have that makes them look bad. No, it couldn't possibly be that they have the trauma that the psychiatrist says that they have. Okay. And yeah, I preface by saying that this is usually how it is, because I have known women who like will, um, they actually have PTSD, and like that's why they're in therapy, and they'll get the same kind of treatment I did, and vice versa. There'll be some men who absolutely are not traumatized. They're just like narcissistic or some shit, and they're fucking criminals, and they will be favored in therapy because the therapists are narcissistic criminals themselves a lot. Kitty. So, it can go both ways, but usually, yeah, they like to just invalidate men's trauma and act like women who are terrible are just traumatized, and they just leave it at that. But yeah, they definitely don't care about psychiatric diagnoses overall, which it seems ironic, but like if you take a closer look at it, another thing that's common with therapists, along with having narcissistic personality disorder, is the fact that they're mostly conservative Christians. So they're going to do conservative Christian things. Conservative Christians are very pseudoscientific. So when a conservative Christian becomes a therapist, they're not going to go along with what a psychiatrist says. They're just going to make up their own bullshit like how conservative Christians do. And that's that. Boom, I just explained the entire mental health industry within like 8 minutes or less than that, because I've been talking about it this whole time. It took me like 5 minutes. I just explained the entirety of mental health therapy in America. Wow. And you know what? I haven't said this yet, but psychology as a whole is really a pseudoscience. Like, psychiatry is more scientific, but, that's because that's mostly like neuroscience that they're studying at that point. That's not really psychology. Psychology is just a bunch of conjecture. That's it. So that explains why there's a lot of narcissists and otherwise like pseudoscientific people who like to study psychology, because it's fucking fake. Yes, isn't it, kitty? Yeah, they're a bunch of Freudian cocksuckers, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yes. Yep. I feel good when I'm ranting about the fucking systems we have, because that's what living makes me want to do. Makes me want to call out all the obvious bullshit that most people just don't care to see or they can't because they're dumb. I mean, it's often because they're dumb, but I think what's worse is when they're not dumb and they just choose not to acknowledge, like, obvious wrongdoings. That's what really gets to me, because when you're dumb, you at least have a good excuse why you don't know shit. It's because you're fucking dumb. The real problem is the smart people who just don't care. That's what really gets to me. Oh, it gets to Kiki, too. Look at her. Oh, she's getting stressed. Kitty. Oh, it's okay, Kitty. Yeah. It's a little cat. I'm pretty sure I had more to say, too, and I'm already forgetting. God damn it. I got too excited to do this vlog. I should do, like, an outline, at least, before these, so that I can remember all of what I was going to say. Because now I'm probably going to have to do another vlog down the line to cover the things that I remembered that I was going to do in this one. Like how I'm doing in this one now with the things before. I don't know. I don't fucking know, viewers. I just know I feel good right now and thankful for that. Holy crap. I've been sick for so long. God damn it. So fucking sick. But yeah, this has been a rambling. Oh, it is a day and time and year. I forgot to open with that. People do that in their vlogs a lot, I think. I feel like maybe I should actually, but I don't know. You all know what it is. As long as I'm personable, honest. I like to be like raw emotion, kind of trying to have this balance of, like, you know, want to personalize, because there are definitely people who like that without personalizing too much. But I mean, there are people who would like it if I just sat here and rambled about, like, every little personal detail about my life, because there's definitely, like, Nintendo Capri Sun has been known to just kind of, like, ramble about everything, and people really enjoy that. But, you know, that's his thing. I'm not trying to replicate what other people do. I'm just trying to do myself here, and I don't care to get that personal. I just want to get personal enough so you know, like, how I think. Generally, give you enough details so you got something to identify with. And that's it. But yeah, thanks for watching my vlogs. If you do, you must be very dedicated. I'm always going to remember my 27th subscriber. That was, who was it? I mean, she's commented, so y'all probably have seen her name if you paid attention. Was it Rachel something? She seemed very nice. Very nice. That was the first, like, I think really nice subscriber I've had that made me feel motivated to, like, do more. Because if anything, I know that Rachel is going to watch my videos and enjoy that. So thank you to Rachel specifically. That was nice. And that is a cat. Kitty. Yes. Okay. Well, donkey out.